This week we're going to review the Nova Chuck and this Henry Taylor tool, which adds certain decorative designs to your wood pieces. And this week we're going to turn a top using the chuck. So let's take a look at the chuck first. Let's take a look at the Nova Chuck. Okay. Okay. So the first thing I like about it is the fact that it's a single wrench. It's not the two-handed, double-handed lockdown chuck. There are many components that come with this. Let's see. These are going to be your screws to lock in your little grippies. It comes with a worm screw. What we're going to be working on is this piece here. So I would think this chuck should be more than enough to support it. That might be too big. These guys, and these are like for pen turning. Now I'm going to put these on and see how it looks from there. What I find interesting about this chuck is it doesn't open up really super wide, which is kind of good, I guess, if you want to make a small bowl. I had to really crank this down to make sure that the four sides are all connected. It's in there pretty solid. I'm going to bring the tailstock up anyway, just to be on the safe side, just to get things started, and then once it's kind of shaped, we'll take that off. The idea here is to make a top, so first thing we got to do is round it out. So that was called a catch. And what had happened was I was bringing my bowl gouge across, and this edge here caught this side as it was spinning around. I was hit it right there, and that was the amount of force that this thing's spinning under, and that catch right there flipped it right out of the jaws. Let's see if we can get this rechucked, and then finish it up. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Now, the next thing to look at is the Henry tool. We're going to make designs pretty much in the center, halfway to the outer edge, and then almost to the edge. And we're going to change the different pitch as we go. Last week we did, and we made a couple of tools, and one of them was a pointy tool, and we're going to put that in there to kind of define these spaces here. I think I might need a pencil just to see these lines here. Let me check if I can mark these out real quick. Okay. Kind of a starburst action there. Yeah, I don't think I pressed hard enough on the green. You can kind of start to see it a little bit there, the design. The orange, I think the angle I put it at was a little too steep. And then the red, I didn't push in hard enough. Oh well. It's worth a heck of a try though. Maybe we'll do the inside, see how that looks. Whoa. That was kind of cool though. It added it added ridges. So we took the smoothness out and we added ridges. I don't know. That's how tops are made, I guess. But it will spin. I'll reverse this. We'll put it right there. Alright, so final thoughts on the tools that we have here. The etching tool, or engraving tool, or marking design tool, decorating, stay over there, decorating elf. I have a couple other attachments here I plan on using and getting more familiar with it. The chuck turned out to be great on this lathe. I enjoyed turning. I'm looking forward to putting more stuff on this chuck. I'm trying to expand on what it can do and what I can do with the lathe. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like, the subscribe, and that notification bell, and we'll see you next week.